In 2008, in the chaos of a shantytown near Buenos Aires, a desperate young mother abandoned her newborn baby in a field. It was a cold, desolate night, and the baby had little chance of survival. The young mother, just 14 years old, felt she had no options. In her fear and panic, she left the baby wrapped in a tattered cloth, hidden among wooden crates and garbage. The night stretched on, and the child's cries were drowned out by the winds. It seemed like the story of this life would end before it began. Stay with us, as we try to unpack this miracle. But this was no ordinary night or child for that matter. Somewhere in the heavens, an angel must have been watching. As the baby lay helpless, a stray dog named La China, who had just given birth to her own puppies, appeared. In an act of extraordinary care, the dog carried the infant gently in her mouth, across 50 meters of rocky terrain, to her den. There, she nestled the baby among her own puppies, keeping him warm with her body heat. It was as if she knew this child's life held a purpose far beyond that moment. Why would a stray dog take such an interest in a human baby? What compelled her to treat this child as one of her own? Many in the community later claimed this was no coincidence. It was divine intervention. An angel working through an unlikely savior to ensure the baby's survival. La China's act wasn't just instinct, it was a miracle. The timing, the care, the protection, it all pointed to something extraordinary. The next morning, a man was drawn by faint cries coming from her den. Expecting to see just puppies, he instead found a human infant, nestled safely with the litter unharmed. Emergency services were called, and the baby was rushed to the hospital. Doctors were astonished, aside from minor scrapes, the child was in good health. Even more amazing, there were no bite marks or signs of rough handling, proving how delicately La China had carried him. Many believe this child was spared for a reason. What future awaits someone whose life began with such a miraculous rescue? Was this baby saved by divine purpose for a destiny yet to unfold? Perhaps it wasn't just the dog acting that night but a guardian angel working through her, ensuring this child would live to fulfill an unknown calling. This story reminds us of the mysterious ways in which God works, using even the humblest creatures to perform miracles. Psalm 91:11-12 For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways, they will lift you up in their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. Just as God sent his angels to guard his people in ancient times, could this story be another reminder of his promise to protect us in unexpected ways? Hebrews 1:14 Are not all angels ministering spirits sent to serve those who will inherit salvation? The Bible reminds us that angels are sent to serve and protect those chosen for a higher purpose. Perhaps this baby was under God's watchful care for a reason known only to him. Jeremiah 29:11 For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. This verse speaks to the profound truth that every life holds purpose. Could it be that this child, saved so miraculously, has a destiny crafted by God himself? Matthew 18:10 See that you do not despise one of these little ones. For I tell you that their angels in heaven always see the face of my Father in heaven. Jesus himself reminds us of the special care God extends to children through his angels. This story is a living testament to his divine protection. Let be a reminder of God's unfailing love and the angels he sends to watch over us. If this message touched your heart, share it with others and let them know that miracles still happen. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to hear more stories of hope, faith, and divine intervention.